By the way, I forgot to turn off my dehumidifier over there. I have my studio in my house basement, and so I forgot to turn off my dehumidifier. So you're gonna hear this very loud, ringing, buzzing type of sound. I will do my best to try to edit it out, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to edit all that shit out without fucking up my voice. And so I apologize in advance. We learning, and just give me some grace, and just laugh at it. All right, peace. What's good, y'all? Well, let me start off by saying, welcome to my channel. This is a new thing for me that I'm gonna start doing. I wanna do like these little weekly kind of check-ins that I post on the weekends. Well, I don't know how frequently I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do a weekly check-in or I'm gonna do a monthly check-in. I might do a weekly just so I can be able to talk and get my thoughts out and all that type of shit. Yeah, just kind of give you guys an insight on what I've been working on for the past week, what I'm looking forward to working on. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and if you've been following me on my IG, you've seen that I've always been working on content and always been kind of previewing and editing and giving a little sneak peek at certain video content when it comes to like the YouTube and the IG stories and all that type of shit. But I never actually really post anything because like most artists, you know, we are very picky about what we put out into the world, and we want things to be perfect, and we want things to be right, and the timing to be right, and the quality of our cameras and our lighting equipment and the audio to be perfect and all that type of shit, man. And you get to a point where you're just not putting anything out. That's what happened with me. You know, I have so much video content that I've made, but I spent so much time picking it apart and pre-planning and trying to do shit in post and trying to make shit look like it's a $10 million production, and I end up just not putting anything out. And then you couple that with me working on music and then still doing life shit. And so I'm gonna be a little bit more in the moment with my videos. Like, I'm filming this today. Today is Saturday. What's today? Today's December 10th. Saturday. I'm gonna put this out on Sunday morning. So I'm gonna do a quick edit after this when I get done filming, and I'm gonna just put it out and just let it live in the world. Let the world have it. Let the people have it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And whatever your decision is on that, you know, I gotta live with that and be at peace with that. One of the few things why I've been a little hesitant on doing the YouTube thing and being a little bit more transparent and open on here is because I like the idea of like being mysterious and having a mystique about me. I don't know how that works in today's, you know, public consumption of music and of art itself. You know, I feel like a lot of people do want to get to know me, and I've even tested it out a little bit on like IG, where I'll be on camera and I'll be talking and just kind of being my normal self, and the amount of engagement and interaction I've gotten based off of that, just 15 seconds, 20 seconds of me talking or me just jamming out to some music and all that type of shit. The level of engagement and interaction I've got out of that it was pretty amazing, you know, and it's something that I can't ignore. I decided to take a shot at it, and you know, everybody and their mama, everybody and their cousin got YouTube channels, and they do these vlogs, and they have kind of like a similar setup and a similar theme as far as like what they talk about and how they talk about it and all that. I took my time and I studied, and you know, I'm big on preparation. Anybody that knows me, I'm very big on research and preparation, and doing a lot of pre-planning before I actually go into doing something, so that whenever I go into that something, I'm ready for it. And so I spent the time to kind of like research and watch people and study people that do the YouTube thing and the vlog thing. And you know, I just don't want to be the same as everybody else. And that's probably another reason why it's been taking me so long to try and put something out, is that I'm trying to figure out, okay, I want to do this, but I want to do it this way. I want to do it differently. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. And to this day, I don't even think I figured it out yet. I'll probably figure it out down the line as I'm doing it, as you know, as most people, as we do most things, you know, we figure it out in the process. Yeah, I've taken the time to study. I've taken the time to come up with some type of foundation, some type of basis to at least start. And then, like I said, we're just gonna test it out and see what, you know, how people respond to it, and and just be consistent with it. Be persistent and be consistent. That's kind of like my two things with this new era of my life, with this new era of my career. It's just being persistent and consistent, and having those two things kind of work together. I guess I can also use this video to kind of like be like an introduction to like what I wanna. I say like a lot. I need to work on it. I can use this video to prepare you guys on what I wanna post on my YouTube and what kind of content I wanna offer you guys. Like I said, I wanna do these vlogs and these kind of like personal check-ins just to give you guys a little insight on me and everything. You know, I wanna do lyric breakdowns, and I wanna do production breakdowns of my songs and all that type of stuff. Like I want to get to a point where I'm like posting 5 days a week, man. Every day, 5 days a week, every week, of some type of video content. Just kind of sitting down and trying to come up with ideas and seeing what works and what doesn't work. You know, it's been quite the task. You know, I have certain goals for myself in this new era that I've literally written down for myself. I have it right here on one of my whiteboards. It says goals for Raps and Not Your Era. The overall goal for it is to significantly increase my visibility and my income. And so yeah, that's why I've been kind of brainstorming and trying to come up with ideas on how I can really expound on that point right there, just increasing my visibility and my income. Because, you know, I spent a long time just being in the cut, being low key with my music and how I promote my music and the content surrounding my music. I've just been very low key, very kind of like nonchalant about it. And I feel like my visibility and my income has suffered significantly from that, especially with how long I've been working in music and how I've been putting out music and working with people and everything. Just me being low key and just kind of matter of fact about it, it hasn't been working in my favor. I'm finding myself that I need to like get out of my comfort zone and try new things and just put myself out there, which I never had a problem doing. I don't have a problem putting myself out there. Like I've been a performer since I was about 8 years old. And so getting in front of people and being the center of attention and garnering that attention and controlling that attention has never been a scary thing for me or anything. It's just doing it in today's time where like people are doing music, they're doing certain things solely for the reason of garnering attention to be famous, not even like for fucking money. Niggas are doing shit for like just so they can get a bunch of eyes, and just so they can be famous. People rather be famous than wealthy, which is a concept I would never understand. People are always looking to get something out of a certain industry rather than putting something in. And for me personally, man, I love hip hop music, I love R&B, jazz, I love black music, man, and my sole intention is to contribute something. I want to put something in rather than trying to get something out and use it as a stepping stone. Music has never been a lick for me. It's not a path to get towards something else. Like, music has been something that I've always done. I say all that to say, I don't want to lose that messaging as I'm doing the content that's surrounding the music. So this would be surrounding the music, because this will be more about me, and me, I am the music that I make. Putting out these kind of videos and going hard on TikTok and going hard on IG and going hard on Twitter, and if Twitter's still around when this video drops. Just going hard on social media. Like, I don't want to dilute and lose the message on what I'm trying to do this and what I do this for, or who I do this for. And so I guess that's the reason why I've been hesitant about it, because I just don't want to seem basic. I don't want to seem like a leech. I don't want to seem like an opportunist. Everybody's doing the TikTok thing, everybody's doing the YouTube thing. While they're doing these things, they're also rapping, they're also making beats and shit. And like, I don't want my identity lumped into with the people who are just trying to come up on something. They're just trying to come up on a lick. I don't want to be lumped in and generalized into that. And that's why I've been kind of on the fence about it, but I also see it from the other side of like, I think the more I do these type of things where I'm just talking and I'm letting people in, I think people really see how much I really love this shit and how much I'm about the music, I'm about the art, I'm about the people. And in that sense, I feel like it'll work out a lot better for me, because right now people are just getting the music, which, I'm very layered in my music. I talk about a lot of things in my music, and just listening to the lyrics and listening to the production and, my influences in both of those realms of my lyrics and my production. you can tell that I put in time. You can tell that I've, really delved deep into the art itself and into who I listen to and who inspires me and who I've studied, and you can hear that. But I think they'll get a different sense of a whole new level of it with videos like this where I'm just talking. You can get like a real sense of how much I really love it and how much I'm really for it and how much I'm really like for the progression and the evolution of it. Yeah, and that's why I was like, fuck it, you just gotta jump in, take the criticism where it comes, because it's gonna come. The bigger you get, the more criticism. The more love you get, the more hate you're gonna get. So that's just the yin and yang of it all. So, might as well not even run away from it. And so I guess I can also use this video to introduce myself as well. And because I know I have quite a few, new listeners and new followers who just know the music and they might not know who I am, I guess I can kind of give a little insight on who I am and just kind of introduce myself. I go by the name of Jermaine Robinson. I would consider myself an alternative hip-hop artist. I mean, you can listen to my catalog. I have like a bunch of different things. Like I'm rapping over beats that I make. The sounds, sonically it just kind of goes everywhere is what I'm feeling. And those sounds, they're based off of honestly what I listen to. You're gonna hear me rapping over, jazz stuff, because I listen to jazz. You're gonna hear me rapping over boom bap, because I listen to boom bap. That's what I put out, and that's what I make. And so, but I consider myself alternative about it because like I don't have, a lot of my production choices aren't conventional in the sense of like top 40 or was poppy. They're not traditional in that sense. A lot of my arrangements, especially in this new era of Rap Sinatra era with these new songs, they're not conventional in the sense of even the song structure and in the arrangement. They're very different. And I always say alternative because I just don't make shit that's for the charts. I don't make shit that's for the club. And because of those two things, I always consider myself alternative. And so I'm from East Point, Georgia, born and raised. Yeah, and I rep that heavy because I wouldn't be who I am in every aspect of who I am without growing up in this city. And I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very proud of like what I'm able to contribute and what I'm able to offer the world. And the potential that goes with that as well. And so I gotta give props to the city that I grew up in, to the people that grew up with me in this city, who made me they made me the man that I am today. I'm very proud of who I am. I know a lot of other people that are proud of who I am as well. I always have to champion and voice my love for this city, love for East Point. And you'll hear it a lot of my records and all that type of shit. So just wanted to say that real quick, just so you can get like a quick little judgment on my character and just who I am. I don't know what else to tell y'all because I don't want to like just give like a whole biography in one video. I want you guys to kind of learn about me along the journey, along the way. Just for once, so you can come back for each video. And then too, like I don't want to overwhelm you with so much information because I'm such a layered person when it comes to like the different avenues of who I am, when it comes to my personality, when it comes to my mindset, when it comes to my musicality and my artistry and my views on things in life. And so I think it's more fun that you guys learn about me along the way. So yeah, and I just want to remind you about like kind of like the content ideas that I am going to try and do. And the type of content and the type of videos that you'll see will be videos like this where I'm doing like check-ins and kind of like these conversational type of videos. You'll see lyric videos, you'll see hopefully music videos if I can afford them. You'll see all my live performances that I capture. You'll see visualizers and production breakdowns and lyric breakdowns and behind the scenes, whether it be behind the scenes at a video shoot or behind the scenes of making a record, and just other life things as well, So just bear with me. I'm very big on joking on myself, so all my mistakes and all my fuck ups, I'll be sure to make jokes out of it and laugh with you as we go through this ride together. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. I think we'll go far. I don't want to speak too prematurely, but I think just getting the feel out of what I've been contributing and what I've been doing so far and seeing the feedback, and I feel like this is gonna be a great thing. This is gonna be a great learning experience, and I think it'll be very fruitful as well. For the people that hop on the ride, hop on the journey early on, and you see the potential, I love you. I appreciate you, and I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll all be worth it. No matter where we end up, I think it'll all be worth it. I think it'll all be an interesting thing to view, and I think you'll be able to get something really beneficial out of it. And so I guess I can go ahead and end this video. You can follow me on IG and on Twitter at Jermaine in 4K. I'll have those links in my channel and in the video and all that type of shit, man. Be sure y'all leave a like, y'all leave some comments so y'all can help me out. And just share, you know, just try to get as many eyes to this video and to my channel as possible. Just so we can, like I said, bring the awareness and the visibility up. And of course, subscribe. Of course. I wish y'all well. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. And I hope y'all have a good one. Peace and love.